Javi Gracia has made 2 changes from the defeats of Birmingham after 2 sub-appearances in the last 2. Georgi Chakvetadze starts for the... After a first full week of training with the team, Philippe Clement's made 1 change from the first win in 14 games. Tony Springett starting for the first...
Who I've always enjoyed watching in Liga and now in the Championship. Who's the captain, somebody that just really is the epitome of what Watford can be all about in that midfield area, the creation and goals as well.
Norwich to get us off and underway. A lunchtime Championship game, always one to savour here at Vicarage Road. A side in fine form who are looking to start on the front foot. 2 sides who will play, think it was a free kick, and Norwich look to break again and break quickly, and Sargent goes down the middle again. Here is Josh Sargent, denied a side of goal this time by some good defending, but again that quick break. Forson immediately looking for the run of Josh Sargent.
He's picked up some really good positions early on, and that forward pass yet again into an area where Norwich have started so well. That was a difficult ball there.
2 years ago next week. Forson. Macondes and Sargent to aim for. Laid back to Pelle Mattsson. Oh, and then whipped into Sargent, who gets there. That's a brilliant bit of work from Josh Sargent, who scores against Watford again. They started brilliantly, and it's first blood to the visitors. His movement at the far post excellent, and Philippe Clement has energised his side for this one. Josh Sargent's been at the heart of a lot of good things, and now he's made the breakthrough.
Well, it's a fully deserved goal for Norwich City. I mentioned start of the game, started the season well, but now needs to find the back of the net. And is he going to get this now with this new revitalised, confident Norwich City side? It's a really good bit of movement, because he pulls away from Bowler, and that creates a bit of space for him then to run back into. It's really a clever bit of play. And it has been coming. Brilliant ball in there, but it's brilliant centre forward play, and then you have to go and stick your head in where you may get a kick, you may get hurt. But I just love the movement. It's quality movement, the highest level.
Far post this time, and the header was won by Macondes. Forson and Norwich, and now might be caught on the break, and it's Chakvetadze. If he can play the return ball, they might be in. Maybe he can go himself here. Good brave goalkeeping, and a free kick for Norwich City. Forson was there in any case. 2 players down. He had to go for it, did the Georgian, who worked that one.
If that's mistimed, you're probably off. If that's mistimed, it's a penalty. I have to say the goalkeeper does so well there, because it's brave. You know that.
It's another high hanging ball, and one which Darling is underneath. It's one with Kieran Gorge back in, and a firm header. Oh, not a great save, and pushed out to the man with the number 9. And Luka Kieran Gorge brings it level for Watford. Well, it looked a decent height, it looked a comfortable save. He chose to pop it straight back to Watford's number 9. And it's something of a gift of a goal for the Danish striker. Watford 1, Norwich City 1.
Well, they'll be frustrated, Norwich, to have conceded this goal. But it's certainly been Watford's best period of the game. What they do is that they win this second ball here on the edge of the box, which is a really important header that keeps the ball alive. Apollo with the header, but I have to say, as a goalkeeper, I have no idea what you're doing trying to save the ball like that. It's a header from 13 yards. I think you can catch that. I really do think you can catch that. Yeah, the conditions have been a bit iffy today, but that's a save for the cameras that you do. You have to have total control, and then you go and concede a real poor goal like that. So frustrating. Goal was conceded.
There's a wide ball again. Looking for Otman Mama. His players have had. And the passes. Oh, that's a lovely ball for Sargent. Sargent with the reverse. Good save. Macondes to dink one to the far post. It must be in, it is. 30 seconds to go. And Norwich have broken to strike again. Watford left wide apart. On the stroke of half-time, Philippe Clement's men re-establish their lead. It's the man who set up the first two, could hardly miss the second. A second goal for Oscar Schwartau. And Watford, who had looked the dominant side towards the end, picked apart.
Just one of those balls that just really come from nothing. Caban, I have no idea what he is doing. He's completely taking his eye off the ball. Just look here. He's not even looking at the ball. He's looked at his goalkeeper more than anything. But then you have to keep your composure here, and he does. Schwartau at the far post says, thank you very much. Goal from nothing, but Caban, the centre-half, what plays a massive part in that, by taking his eye off the ball. Fair play.
Kenny McLean, Norwich want the free kick, it isn't coming. And maybe there's a chance here to bend one with the left foot, cutting inside off that right-hand flank. And not getting the purchase in, so they leave the pitch at Vicarage Road with their tails up. Might it be back-to-back victories? We'll see. Half-time, Watford 1, Norwich City 2. There's only been one goal in it in the last 4 meetings between Watford and Norwich here. Tight games, not necessarily low-scoring games, but ones decided by fine margins. Off Koyembe starting with a good share of possession, Norwich City, 3 minutes in. Here comes the early ball from McConville, and they've got themselves a corner.
Yeah, both centre-halves, Darling and McConville, have defended those wide areas really well. Their positioning between the goal and the 6-yard box. They need to start this second half fast. They need to kind of start with an emphasis to get this crowd going, because they big balls are failing to link up as well as they are. So Watford are now trying to capitalise on the pressure that they have, but they need that quality as well.
Mabola, look to scoop one inside the far post. Whether he's meant that or not, he certainly had Vladan Kovacevic pretty worried.
Yeah, I mean, the minute you say whether he's meant that or not, it's a goalkeeper's nightmare, because you are expecting a cross from there, and if that ends up being a shot, which you're not expecting with that kind of power.
As you could probably see just there, on the hour mark, preparing at least 2, if not 3 changes, and Gakia's ball. Oh, it's a brilliant header! It's Kieran God at the double. And again, out of nothing, Watford have snaffled a goal back. They do not know when they're beaten this season. Look at Kieran God. Nods in for the second time, and it's Watford 2, Norwich City 2.
Well, I said he'd be happier this period of the game, but was lacking quality within that final third, and now we get that quality. And Kieran Gard's in an area now as a centre forward. This is what you want. We said early in that first half, we're outside on the flanks, it really caused Norwich issues, and it's a great run in front of the substitute. Just gets the run on Medic there, but this is what you do day in, day out in training. Gakia with a brilliant ball in there. That is a brilliant header there from Kieran Gard. That is what he's all about. Fair play to Watford. They have found themselves another fighting battle again in another game.
That feels pretty good to sound this left-hand side, giving McConville all sorts of trouble. He's chipped it in for Kieran Gard. There's one for the far post this time, and Ince just wide. They are banging on the door. And Norwich City's fullbacks have got their work cut out now for the remainder of the game, I think.
They certainly have. Substitutions that Philippe Clement was dying to make before the goal happened. So it's in a period of the game where they brought them success in that first half by building the play up, getting the ball forward early and linking up. Is not happening for Norwich. That's why they can't get out their own half of the game, where you're on the back foot, and you'll learn a lot about his team in this area.
They're taking it quickly. Oh, that's a brilliant save. Kayembe over the top. And Watford are wondering how they haven't found the goal. Doumbia, who has had very little to do in front of goal, denied by a fabulous bit of goalkeeping.
That's a brilliant save. And how important will this save be come at the end of this game. It's a reaction save there from him. Dumbia should have scored. You're inside the 6-yard box with a free header. That has to be hitting the back of the net.
Bowler goes again. Well, McComa's just been ball watching. He's cut it back, and Ince has put it away. Watford lead for the first time. Tommins comes to the party, driving it home. Joba McComa's been so good going forward, but Bowler just got a run on him there. And it was laid on nicely for Watford's number 7.
I said the game was finally in the balance for either side to go and take. It's a sip of Killian Fisher that allows Ince that opportunity and that bit of space to have an easier shot towards goal. But the ball that's played through, this one here, is absolutely brilliant. Right there with the ball. And then I said about the quality being lacking. Ryler makes a really good run forwards. And just Fisher just loses his footing slightly. That allows Ince that yard. To see the 35 at the bottom of the screen there, just slips slightly. And Watford, yet again, have made life hard for themselves, but find themselves in the lead.